Hey guys, and welcome to Red Devils United. This is Darren Fletcher's press conference. Let's get on and see what he's got to say. Sorry. Darren Fletcher on the FA Cup. It's an important competition, and Manchester United are about winning trophies. We had a good success in recent years. It's an amazing competition, the first trophy I won as a player at a special tournament. Well, it is important because that's the only competition we're actually in this season, and after that defeat to Grimsby, that disappointing defeat, and we ain't going to win the league, so obviously this is the only chance of us winning a trophy. And I think we can go on and actually win it. I reckon we've got a good chance going all the way, get to the final. But obviously we got to beat Brighton first, and it's going to be one of them with that one on Sunday, like I said, to do a pre-match, possibly. I won't do it tomorrow because it's my birthday tomorrow, so I might not upload a video tomorrow. Because I got family coming round and stuff. So my next video will be the pre-match on Sunday. Just double check the kickoff. Or would I have to make the video tonight just to it's up Sunday? Oh no, got time to do it Sunday. It's half hour in it, so that's fine. Fletcher on if he's spoken to Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I've not. No, I speak to Omar and Jason. That's how the process works. There have been no thoughts or conversations over the future. I led the team, guide the team. There's been no conversation outside of those two people. Feel sorry for you have to put up with speaking to Omar and Jason Wilcox. I hope they're not feeding you a load of BS like they have done. You're doing yourself a favour if you're not speaking to Sir Jim, but it is what it is on that. I don't know what to say on that point. Apart from just keep your head down and do your best, even if Sunday's your last game or whichever. Train the lads well, get them mentally focused for the game, and you never know, you maybe get the job till end of the season. We don't know who's going to be there. There's no confirmation saying who's at the moment winning the race for it. 1 minute was Holly, then next minute's Carrick. It's still kind of a juggling ball at the moment. Fletcher on Kyle Walker, bad challenge on Patrick Dogu. That's the territory we're in. It didn't look great from Kyle point of view, but I like him, so I hope his intent was get the ball. I feel that get the ball. They mean get the ball. VAR should have looked at it. They looked at the goal, which was disallowed. The two situations were massively influential in the game. What was the difference? The one on Kyle Walker when Martinez pushed him, that was a foul. And for me, in my perspective, I don't think it was intentional from Walker with what I remember from the game. Yes, that looked nasty thingy, but I don't think he meant to do what he did. It's obviously the both getting together. Dog was on the floor. To me, it looked like Kyle Walker lost his balance stud. Unfortunately, Doggy was there. Um, um, so for me, I don't think he did anything wrong. For me, uh, but move on from it now. It's happened. Nothing's gonna happen now. We'll just move on and yeah. But to me, there's nothing in badly about it. But that's just me. That's my opinion. People have different. Fletcher, handling disappointment in football is everything. People are starving for perfection. Look at the game the other night. We conceded one shot on target and draw 2-2. You got to be able to deal with them opportunities. Yeah, exactly, because obviously the first goal was an own goal. And then the second goal, Luke Shaw didn't mark his man right, and he got past Shaw. Shaw, good finish from the guy. No disputes in the finish. Just Shaw and some maybe Martinez should have closed him down quicker, but we didn't. We did the mistake at the back, and we got punished for it. And yeah, with people his looking for perfection, it's been like over 10 years now. Like it's been the same crap over and over and over again. I've not once been close to winning this league over the past time Fergie's left. Yeah, you can say we finished second and third with Ollie, and I think we finished second with Jose. But the team at top always ran away with it. To be truthful, so we need get rid of these owners, get rid of this debt, and actually pump money in this squad and get world class players for this team. At this moment, we're a laughing stock. So why would any big players want to come to our team to make the team bigger? Like I'm kind of shocked that Kuna and Brumo want to come to us over Champions League teams. To be truthful, same with Seshko. Like Seshko could have gone Newcastle, and they're like thing. Actually, they're not in Champions League, but you know what I mean. Oh, are they in Europe or whatever? I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired. I've done football training, so if I get anything wrong, put my hand up. But you know what I mean, like Fletcher and confidence and reacting to disappointment is just feedback, talking to them, paint a picture of what to expect and how to deal with disappointment in games, video, and we have reviewed the game against Burnley and some key details in that. Yeah, some players are low in confidence. You can see that massively low in confidence. And obviously, removing a manager. I'm talking about the Burnley game in 48 hours of a game. It's not going to give them any confidence. It's not going to boost their confidence. It's going to lower their confidence. It's going to lower their mentality of the Reds in the game. Stuff like that. But I thought partly of the game in Burnley, we played quite well. Yeah, we've had more shots and stuff, but that doesn't always lead to a goal. Like, look at a few seasons ago when we drew with Liverpool. Was it 0-0 or something? Liverpool had over 30 shots. having loads of shots doesn't always lead to a goal. But hopefully Sunday we could take our chances better, and hopefully Seshko with them 2 goals has helped his confidence, and he can get another one Sunday, maybe another one against City. Keep scoring goals, and obviously other players be coming back soon. Hopefully they will provide and get goals themselves and stuff. So let's have to see what goes on. Fletcher on the academy players. My working with them as individuals and throughout the academy, I deal with hard-working, honest and coachable kids. Hopefully they can showcase themselves Shaded. Shaded, for the 2 games he's played, he showed what he can do in a short period of time. Imagine if he's had a lot of time, maybe the last 20 minutes or so, what he could do. He could probably get a goal or maybe assist. The other players like Fletcher, Jack Fletcher, I can't pronounce the guy, Benito, whatever he's called, game on it. I thought they're doing well. Avon's doing really well, but yet people's gonna criticise him again because of his little mistake leading to the goal. I don't think you can't just blame him, to be fair. We had players there what could prevent. Well, it wasn't his fault anyway. He's tried to block the shot. Unfortunately, it is fault and went over the men's and went in 1-0. You can't blame him for that. It happens in football. Look at when the bounce off people's legs and goes in, it happens no matter who player it is. You just have to back them and be there and support them and stuff, get them back, heads up and stuff. Fletcher, we ask too much of young players in CIT at times. We have to let them learn, educate them, help them understand. They will make mistakes with good guidance of all us playing part in development them to be Manchester United players and people. Yeah, I agree. We do rely a lot on young players, and that is what the owners have done. They keep buying young players, and we're not good at nurturing players at the moment. We don't have enough experienced players for them to learn off. I wouldn't mind some of the young players if we had actually experience in the team to guide them. We need to sort that first team out first before bringing young. Fair enough, sort the first team out. Maybe put the bench out, make a younger bench, but not too young. So Seshko would do well off the bench. I think Dorgu would do well off the bench. I think Yoro would do well off the bench. Them sort of young players. I think Manu. I don't know with Manu. Ahmad. We've seen it in times. He does well coming off the bench, but I think Ahmad is experienced enough to start the game for now and stuff. But yeah, you need experience to guide them and let them learn off. You're expecting too much of them already. People with Lacey, he's only 16, 17, and you already go, oh, we need to get him on, we need to get him on. He's still young. He might not he's doing well for what, under 18s, 21s, or whatever. He may struggle in the first team. Like, it's all different kettle of fish. Fletcher on the academy, we got some amazing talent. What I see is a lot of hard work, humble young players who aren't perfect because they're young. I don't think. All I will say is no player is perfect. No player is perfect. Players, no matter if you're a young player, academy player, first team player, you will always have a mistake in you, no matter how big you are. I've seen mistakes from Ronaldo, I've seen mistakes from Messi. Not many, but I've seen them. So, like, there are mistakes around football, no matter how old you are. Like, you can mispass a pass, you can misjudge a shot, you can, no matter how old you are, like, but you was just putting young lads pressure already. And I get, like, class of 92, we had likes of Beckham and but schools, gigs and stuff like that were young and that, but it's obviously a different era from then to now. But like I said, it's all my opinions. And yeah, I'm not gonna get and everything I say, I'm not gonna be always right. And I'm not expecting to be right all the time and thinking, yes, I'm gonna get things wrong and I'm gonna get things like you may not get me, you may not understand what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying my best to with this. Like, I'm still new to all this. And I'm just trying my hardest, and you have to start somewhere. I'm not expecting millions of people watch my content yet, millions of people subscribe to my channel yet, but thank you to the people who have subscribed and took the time out to watch my videos, and I hope you are enjoying them so far, and the more I do, the better I will be. And that's why I'm constantly uploading to try and get better. It's all about the practice and learning and stuff like that. Fletcher and Harry Maguire returning to the squad. He's been out for a while. When you see players coming back the other night, there has to be someone standing with their first minutes. May need to be careful. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't blame Maguire not playing at all. And the other night, you don't want to rush players that's just coming back. Then it might cost them the injury again. Like, so yeah, you have to manage minutes, like Bruno minutes, Mount's minutes, Maguire's minutes, De Ligt's minutes when he's come back. And that, so you can't just rush them in the deep end straight away. Fletcher and Cobby Mainoo, he seems in a good place. Cobby doesn't give you much. He's like that. He's just a natural way. I know him. I've seen him around the building. and I had conversations with him. He is a good player. He's comfortable with this environment. He trained well. That's good that he's in a good place. I mean, he probably is a good place because obviously Ruben's gone, and obviously, he knows he'll probably get more minutes now, which don't. This is my opinion. What I've seen of Manu so far, I've not been impressed. I haven't. I get the lack of game he's had. His confidence is going to be so low. And I know what Manu is capable of doing. But last season, he wasn't there at all. He wasn't at his best last season either. So maybe that's why Ruben didn't pick him as much as we would have liked. I think now with Ruben gone, and if he keeps training hard and that, I think his time will come again and he'll be in that starting lineup in no time. He therefore should be starting in the midfield. I don't know who his partner would be. Don't know what way of the 4-3-3 would you do? Would you do the holding one with a CDM or would you do it with a cam? It depends on how you do it because obviously the cameras we've got, it would make sense we do it with the cam. But then I think at the moment with the defence struggling, we need the extra protection for the defence as well. So it's a toss-up of what you do. And if you do it with the CDM, I think Manu's partner should be Bruno. And then Ugarte as that player as the CDM role. Because Ugarte has been our best midfielder at the moment. Because Casemiro's too slow and costing us. Obviously, Bruno isn't a midfielder. Manu's not really at his best. I'm not saying Ugarte is like levels above the thingy, but he's just more ahead than Manu and Casemiro. Like I said, and I think we should start Ugarte so we can actually get a better CDM if we're doing that. But I think we're better off doing the cams with the amount of cams we've got. And then what I would do then is push Ahmad on the left and Boomer on the right. I would do it, yeah, I would do that. I would push for the camera home. You could do it like this. But then you want Bruno there. So it's hard because you also want Kuna to play because of the way he is. But you also want Bruno there. But also you would love to Ahmad and Bruno to start. It's hard to what you do. Do you actually stick? Do you have to stick Bruno in that midfield with either Ugarte or Manu or Casemiro to put Kuna in the cam, to put Ahmad and Boomo, then Seshko, till we can actually get a midfielder? I don't think that will work because you have to... because we all know Bruno's best position is the number 10, so it's hard to what you do with that. Fletcher on youth players, I just think historically this club built around the academy. We've got an amazing academy. We've had incredible. Yes, we have. Like I said before, Nicky bought Paul Scholes, Gary Neville, Beckham. I think Fletcher's one of them. Oh no, like I said, it's bear with me. Yeah, this club has built with the academy gigs. Even, yes, people was called gigs started off at City, I know we did, but he was more at United after that and stuff. But Fletcher, we're not in Europe, out of the League Cup. It's FA Cup, a trophy we should be trying to win and giving ourselves every opportunity to win. Exactly like we're not in Europe and we're not in League Cup. So at the moment, before it actually kicks off, we're playing one game a week. FA Cup is a good way for us to go all out in. Because all the teams, like the bigger teams, would they actually be bothered about it at the moment? Because the likes of Arsenal, the likes of City, possibly Liverpool, but then again, like I said, Chelsea might, because I've always said that the league's not looking great between Liverpool, Chelsea, and United for that top four spot, and you want to be in Europe, and any of our teams could be out of it if you're not careful. And FA Cup's a good way to win to get in that Europe. But I reckon United, we've got a very, very good chance of going all the way. And I reckon Villa would meet us though. I reckon Villa's got a very good chance of getting into that final. Other teams could possibly think it, but I think like Brentford, I wouldn't write out Brentford yet because the way that Keith Andrews is done with Brentford, wow, they're fifth, aren't they? In that, so I won't write them out yet. But I think FA Cup, we have to use our best team that we can put out Sunday to make sure we get through. And this is why I've seen people saying, "Would you start Lacer?" No. I will bring him on for the last 20 minutes, possibly give him more time, but for start, I don't think he's ready yet for a start. But if he starts and see what he can do. He might shock us, he might score, set up a goal, come off within half an hour, but I just think it's too early for him to start yet. And then people like said about JJ Gabriel, be good to see him in the team if it's on the bench or something. But yeah, I think we need to go all out, put our strongest squad that we can to make sure we get that victory on Sunday to get to the next round. Fletcher and the academy players are working with them individual and throughout the academy. I deal hard, working honest, coachable kids. Hopefully they can showcase. I've already done that one. Why is it on again? Well, that's a misstep from me. Always happens at times. O'Corney has been training with the Sands Sport. He's played a friendly match for him and he could be on loan. Could be going on loan to him. United say it's not a trial, but it's a stint to see if loan suits both parties. He's not really have a proper shot at us. He's been on bench, but not really been given a chance, really, has he? Coney. Is that everything? Seems to be everything about on Darren Fletcher's press conference. Yeah. But, yeah, that's everything. Alright. Oh. Hull head coach, can't pronounce him, Sergey Jirakovic, on Toby Collier, if there's an option, of a loan deal would like to take him. I thought he was still at West. Oh, yeah. He got injured and he needed to come back. Yeah. Oh, did you see that what Keane said about Fergie? You still got Alex Ferguson and David Gill hanging around like a bad smell. Wow. Like, I'm not being funny, but what Sir Alex Ferguson's done for that club, he's got every rights to still be around though. Like, and this is why he won't become interim or coach at United while Ferguson, they don't get along. Would love to see Roy Keane there. Like, he wouldn't take no crap from anyone. Any Thomas Tuchel, Carlo Ancelotti and Pochettino are on Manchester United's shortlist for permanent head coach. Tuchel, no. Pochettino, maybe. Ancelotti. It's too old for the stress, in my opinion. Leave him at Brazil or if he goes to another club, but I don't think United would be best for him at the moment, the current ownership and stuff. It wouldn't be fair on his stress levels. No. Tuchel's crap anyway. Never liked him. Is that about it? Before I end it? Manchester United have adapted to recall Hey Babe Ugomenhai from his loan spell despite intentionally planning for him to stay out for the full season due to the lack of regular minutes. Okay. Oh yeah, tonight is Morocco, Cameroon. Who you guys would like to win? Because obviously the loser will head back to United out of Mbumo and Mazwawe. Mine would be Mbumo. I will love Morocco to beat Cameroon so we could get Mbumo back. To have that another attacking threat. We need that attacking threat there because, especially on the right wing, we're lacking there. Obviously, if Ivory Coast got knocked out, then I would have had Ahmad, and I would have said Morocco, so we could get Mazwari back for that right back and dropped a lot. But for now, I would prefer Morocco win tonight. We get Mbimo back. I know he won't be back for Sunday. Possibly Black was a City game if they're out because and we need that, especially against them men. But yeah, that's everything that I wanted to bring to the show. Because there's nothing else I need to bring into it. Oh, hang on. Manchester United will hold a meeting with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tomorrow. They've had a meeting with Carrick yesterday. Several solutions and an outline. Solskjaer as an head coach with or without Carrick as assistant. Carrick as an head coach, or that current interim coach Fletcher keeps his job until I'll keep it with Fletcher to end the season. Like, he's already there. He's already training with the lads. They're already thinking, don't dispute it any more than it already has. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Fletcher as the end of the season. Right. Just a little quick thing here. Benjamin Sesko named Premier League Player of the Match Week. Congrats to Benjamin Sesko. Hopefully he continues with that with the goals and performances and coming forward. Right, that's what I got time for. If you enjoyed that, smash a like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, be notified when I'm coming live of uploading the video. And I will see you in the next one, and it'll be Sunday because it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'll be spending it with family and stuff. So I won't be uploading a video tomorrow. So I will see you Sunday in my pre-match of United Brighton FA Cup match. Cheerio.